Well, hello there. Barkey J. Dog here, still in the wonderful, magical island paradise of Hawaii, as you can see. You know, it's funny, but when I first got here and stepped off the plane, a beautiful young woman came right up to me and asked if I wanted a leg. Well, I was a bit taken aback, but I said, "Well, sure, baby." Then she handed me this necklace made out of flowers. Yeah. Well, aside from that little disappointment, I've had a lovely time here in the 50th state. I tried a little surfing, but it's kind of hard to hang 10 when all you have are paws. So I've just been sort of dog paddling around a little bit. But here I am on the beach enjoying the sunshine and the bikinis. Great views here in Hawaii. oh, oh, oh. I got my drink. I got my drink here, as you can see. Oh, this is great. This was made by Bruce the Bartender. He's from Canada. He's pretty cool. Anyway, he calls this tropical heat wave. It's pretty yummy. Mostly coconut and a few tropical fruit flavors in there, and a bit of rum, I think. Anyway, it's smooth as all get out. I'm on my third. Yummy. Oh, we're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. My temperature's rising, I swear I ain't lying, she certainly can. Shaker cans. Those are great. Well, as promised, I'm gonna review an Elvis movie this time. Now, Elvis made at least 3 movies in Hawaii that I know of. He made Girls, Girls, Girls in 1962. Then he came back for Paradise, Hawaiian Style in 1966. But he made our movie first in 1961. This became the blueprint for Elvis movies. See, Elvis could have been a phenomenal actor. He had the talent. He could have been another James Dean or whatever. And you see that in Jailhouse Rock. But the idea of movies like Blue Hawaii, unlike his earlier ones, is just basically to play himself in an exotic setting with a bunch of girls running around and sing enough songs to get a record album out of it. And that formula worked out and he made a lot of money. But these pictures aren't meant to be taken seriously at all, and the stories are generally paper thin. But this one is one of the earlier ones, so it's a little better than the later ones. And it's cool to see Hawaii in 1961 before it got overdeveloped. Anyway, in this picture, Elvis plays Chad, who, like Elvis in real life, is just back from being drafted and serving in the military. You can see him in his uniform, and he has a 3rd Armored Division patch, which was the actual outfit he served with, which is pretty cool. Now, he's home to stay, and his girl has been waiting faithfully for 2 years and is eager to see him again. It's kind of weird, but everyone is excited that he's coming home, and not just his family, but literally everyone. His folks, their servants, a traffic cop, some lady at the airport, a group of native singers, Chad's back! Chad's back! Chad's back! Chad's back! You know, they're all excited. Everyone is crazy about Chad. Why? Don't know. I mean, it's not like he's Elvis or anything. mm. His father is a pineapple magnate. He's pretty cool. And Elvis is expected to go to work in the pineapple factory when he gets home, but he'd rather be his own man and be with his girl. He hits on the idea of becoming a tour guide since he knows the island so well, so that's going to be his job. His first client is a school teacher who's like, I don't know, 30-something, but kind of hot, which gives his girlfriend pause. And this teacher has 4 17-year-old girl students along. One of them is a bratty blonde chick who winds up hitting on Chad and tries to get into his pants. But he's not having it. He could have had it, because she offered it, but he said no, so he didn't get it. Anyway, they tour the island and stuff, and old Swivel Hips does some dancing around. And he sings, of course. Most of the songs are just filler, but 2 of the songs are awesome. There's the theme song, Blue Kaua'i, of course, but also one of my favorite Elvis songs, Can't Help Falling in Love. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. I'm a dog, so it's a little hard to curl my lip, but Elvis can, and he sounds great singing. They put all this reverb behind him, so no matter where he is, indoors, outdoors, doesn't matter. It sounds like he's singing in a big, empty warehouse or something. Well, it's a thing they did back then. Anyway, there's 2 famous faces in this movie, aside from Elvis. There's Howard McNear. You know him as Floyd the Barber on the Andy Griffith Show. He plays a travel agent here. Nice to see him. The other is Angela Lansbury. Oh, that's right. She plays Elvis's mom, and jeez, she puts on this southern fried Southern Belle accent. Man, it's like getting sewing needles jabbed in your ears over and over again. Ugh, it's so annoying. No wonder everyone around her was driven to murder on her TV show. And her character here is not very likable. She's one of those status-seeking social climbers, almost as bad as the people on Twitter are. And she's all worried about appearances and stuff, you know. She wants to run Elvis's life for him, and she's the one pushing for him to come into the pineapple factory. He doesn't care for that, wants to do his own thing. You don't feel sorry for her when Chad tells her to take a hike either. Ugh, she's a real pain in the ass anyway. So it all works out, but that's not really giving anything away in this type of picture. Well, that's Blue Hawaii. It's kind of a little travelogue of Hawaii too. You see some typical touristy stuff like pineapples and luau, and some surfing and hulas, and ukulele playing, and the beach and some horses. They ride some horses. And it's great, you know? A nice little confection. Confection. Not anything seriously, just a nice little movie on a lazy Sunday afternoon. You know, it's Elvis and he's got his hair and stuff. It was on VHS and DVD and Blu-ray and Amazon Prime. So if you like Elvis, check it out. And if you don't like Elvis, well, Christ, I don't know. Watch something else. Nobody's forcing you. Just a suggestion. The movie's got Kaua'i and young Elvis, Elvis Presley, Presley, just being Elvising it up all over the place. Does some dancing. He's the king. Sings good. Like a whippoorwill strolling through the trees. That's a real high chick. I like to get her to sit on my knee. I need another Tropical three-wave. I'm probably your buttercup on